So I've been making tons of shorts ranking each character's skins in Marvel Rivals, but today I want to rank my top 10 skins out of all the characters in the game. This will be my list of what I think are some of the best skins in the game, and even though some skins might be lower than others, just know that I think all of these skins are amazing. This list was extremely tough to make, and there are some skins that I wish could make it on here, but were just barely cut from the ranking. The criteria for this ranking is, if I think it looks good, then it's going to be high on the list. Simple as that. Also, one last thing. For all the skins that aren't original to Marvel Rivals, I'm looking at you MCU skins, I won't be judging them based on any nostalgia or bias towards their story. I am purely ranking these skins based on design, so if an MCU skin or any other non-original skin ranks high, it's because I truly like its design, and not because of my prior knowledge. I may show pictures from the skin's movies or comics respectively, but it's just to give you guys a better idea of the skin, and not to say that I like it because of its origin. Same thing with any perks that come with the skin, such as MVP animations. With all that out of the way, let's get into the ranking. In the number 10 spot, I have Holiday Happiness Groot. They basically just turned him into a Christmas tree. Alright, I know that sounds basic, but I think that the skin really deserved to make the ranking, even if it is in the number 10 spot. And plus, who doesn't like Christmas? I love the details on the skin, from the Christmas lights throughout the leaves, to the bushy white eyebrows and beard, and the star on the top of his head. It just gives me winter vibes, and makes me want to get a nice cup of hot chocolate. Overall, this is a pretty cool skin. On to the next one. In 9th place, I have the Galactic Panther skin. This is a Black Panther skin, and it's heavy on the emphasis of futuristicness. I don't even know if that's a word. Basically, it's just Black Panther but with his armor blinged out in future tech. It's also blue, which is always a plus. I love the symbol on the shoulder plates, and I also really like the fur around his neck. This skin is what I would imagine a Black Panther 2099 skin would look like. Wait, is that already a thing? Hold on. Oh wait, I guess it is. It doesn't matter, you guys get my point. The skin looks cool because of how futuristic it is. Let's move on. In 8th place, I have the Wolverine skin from Deadpool and Wolverine. Me personally, I don't really like the default Wolverine skin. I'm not saying that it's bad by any means, but I definitely like Wolverine better with his mask. It's a way more iconic look, and I think it looks better. I like how it's more of an actual superhero costume as opposed to just throwing a jacket onto him and calling it a day. I love how the blue pops out on the costume just as much as the yellow. I don't have much else to say about this skin besides the fact that it's pretty cool. Let's go on to number 7. In 7th place, I have the Shining Star Luna Snow skin. This might surprise some of y'all that I have this as the 7th best skin in the game, but I really like the design. Before Marvel Rivals came out, I had no clue who Luna Snow even was, but after playing the game and seeing her snow abilities in action, I think she's pretty awesome. I think this skin looks so clean, and something about how her dress has that sparkly snowflake-like design on it also really adds to the skin for me. I like how her eyes are 2 different colors as well. I don't know the lore behind the skin, or if it was just a design choice, but nonetheless I like it. I also like the ice jutting out of her shoulder, and I think it looks awesome. I guess you could even say that she has a cold shoulder. Thank you. Anyways, on to the next skin. This next skin is like a 2-for-1 package deal. In 6th place, I have the Growth and Decay skin. This is a Cloak and Dagger skin, and I think both Cloak and Dagger look awesome in this skin. This reminds me of something straight out of a fantasy series, and as I said in my Cloak and Dagger skin ranking, I really appreciate the detail that the developers put into this skin. I like both Cloak and Dagger, but I really think Cloak steals the show here. I mean, I don't even know what they turned this man into, but I know that it looks really cool. Dagger also looks really cool with her sun crown thingy, and I don't know what's coming out of her legs, but it kind of reminds me of plants like the Venus flytrap, you know? Either way, both Cloak and Dagger look awesome. Let's move on. In 5th place, I have Green Scar Hulk. As all Hulk skins do, this skin includes a Bruce Banner variant, a Hulk variant, and a Monster Hulk variant. I think all 3 of the variants look really good. If I had to choose, I'd say that the Bruce Banner version is definitely the weakest out of the 3, but that's not to say it looks bad or anything. Going over to Hulk, and man does this skin look awesome. The Hulk as a character may disappoint, but his design definitely doesn't. His whole metal arm sleeve is awesome, and I also like his tooth necklace that he has. It makes him look really intimidating in my opinion. The best part is the Monster Hulk design. I mean, look at the guy. He turns way bigger and gets spikes throughout his whole body. His metal arm sleeve also gains this animalistic design. I don't really know what it is though. It kinda looks like a dragon or something. Regardless of what it is, it's awesome. Overall, I think that the green Scar skin is really cool, and I think it deserves to be in 6th place. On to the next skin. In the number 4 spot, I have the Snow Symbiote Venom skin. This is another festive skin, and I know that we already had Holiday Groot on here earlier, but you guys gotta hear me out. I mean, just look at this skin. I like the icy glow emitting from his chest, and the horns he has are pretty cool as well. He kinda reminds me of that one snow golem thing from Frozen. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Either way, I think this skin looks awesome, and it might be repetitive to have 2 holiday themed skins on the list, but I don't care. I think they both deserve to be on here. Let's move on to the next skin in the list. We are now in 3rd place, and I feel like this will be my most controversial choice on this list. In 3rd place, I have the Ultimate Hela skin. Now, most of y'all are probably scratching your heads wondering how in the world this skin managed to make the number 3 spot. Well, it's simple. I just think the skin looks good. I know that sounds kinda bad, but hear me out. I really like how the skin looks with the red over the green coloring. And you guys might be thinking that I'm crazy for including this skin, but not the Empress of the Cosmos skin, but it was close to being added, and it sadly didn't make the cut. It'd definitely be in my top 15 though. Overall, I don't have too much else to say about this skin. I just think it looks really good, even if that might be a controversial opinion. Let's move on. In 2nd place, I have the Punisher 2099 skin. Now this was the skin that some of you may have been expecting to be in 1st place. Just by looking at this skin, you guys can probably tell why it's here. It's a futuristic Punisher skin, and it looks really awesome. The red glow emitting from the skin is really cool, and his armor as a whole is cool too. Especially the skull on his chest, faceplate, barrel of his gun, and the front of his gun. Okay, I think this guy really likes skulls, but it doesn't matter. The skin's still awesome. Let's move on to the number 1 spot. I bet you've all been wondering which skin I've picked for 1st place, and I'm like 90% sure that you guys will agree with me. And if not, then I'm cooked. In 1st place, I have the Eldritch Armor Magic skin. What else can I really say about this skin? This skin comes with 2 variations and both look amazing. The regular Magic version has her in a white suit of armor and blue flames accenting the outfit, especially through the sword and crown. This just looks so clean, and I love how it looks. And then you move to the Dark Child variation of the skin, and it looks just as good. It really emphasizes the blue flames while still keeping the elegance of the skin. Overall, I love this skin, even though I don't really play as Magic. And that concludes the ranking. Like I said in the beginning, this list was really hard to make, and to be honest, my opinions on the skins will probably change over time. So a couple months from now, my favorite skin will most likely be different. Did you guys agree with me, or do you think that there are some skins that should have made the list over others? If you don't mind subscribing, that would really help. Thank you for watching.